Welcome everybody. This is BingePLAY episode number 3. Today we're talking about Fortnite, Red Dead, Spider-Man, and Telltale. The horrible news at Telltale Gaming. Then of course we got clips of the week. We actually have clips of the week this week, and we're gonna go into our poll questions. We gotta go into our fam questions, and a new thing that we adding on is I get to ask you a question, and we'll talk about it in the comment section below. So let's get started with the episode. Fortnite, season 6, kicking off the 26th Wednesday. Um, I'm not that thrilled about it. I mean, of course, the world and the gaming industry, everybody's going crazy over it. Before anybody goes crazy over anything Fortnite right now, because it's not much to play just yet. We need a couple more weeks, but 2K is out. It's some things out, but nothing too big until next month. So I'm not buying it. I'm not really interested in it. But if anything major breaks, anything crazy happens, I will let you know next week. So yeah, that's all the time I'm gonna spend on that. But right now I just want to get into let's get into Spider-Man. I mean, I know we've been talking about it every week, but I think that I think Spider-Man has really let people know, and something that I think a lot of people overlook, even though, including myself, I overlooked it as well, is God of War and Spider-Man was one of the biggest games this year. Uh, God of War sold 3.1 million in its first 3 days. Let me think. Spider-Man sold 3.3 million its first 3 days, and that's insane. We're talking about without loot crates. We're talking about without all the scams and all that stuff. And actually, to give you some numbers, and let me let you know how big Spider-Man really is. It's actually sold more than Spider-Man: Homecoming. So for it to outsell the movie by a lot too, the uh, the the numbers as far as Spider-Man, it's around 198 million right now. Spider-Man: Homecoming right now, and it's been out way longer than the game, is sitting at 117 million. So the game has blown it out of the water. It's demolished everything right now. Fastest selling game, and I mean it's well deserved. Yeah, of course there was some small little issues, but nothing too major. The game was just pure fun. It looked good, it sounded good, and it was fun to play. Which honestly, I feel like for people like myself who game a lot, and I don't get into the tournaments and everything, and I definitely won't now that I'm doing YouTube because it would take too much time. But sometimes I'm so focused on winning, and I get so pissed when I'm taking losses. You win some, you lose some, and next thing you know, you arguing with your team, or you trying to kick people out, and you kind of lose focus. Like, yo, I'm playing this game to have fun, you know. So that's crazy, and I hope that uh, developers and other games actually think about that. Like, without all the scams, yes, they do have DLC, but it's affordable. It's $10. If you want all three DLC, it's $23. You can't beat that. And like I said, they're not making you pay, because games nowadays, what they would make you pay $5 a suit. Oh, you want a special ability, $3. Oh, you want an emote, that's another $3. Then the DLC, instead of being $10, would be like $15, $20. So without all of that stuff, and mind you, one the 198 million, that's without the DLC. That's without the exclusive bundles and deluxe versions. So once it's all said and done, and this game is a year old, and they crunch all the numbers for everything, I could imagine what that's going to be like. Uncharted, after 7 months, didn't do what Spider-Man did in only 2, 3 weeks. So that's crazy. Uncharted was huge, And like I said, for it to outdo the movie, that's just a good job. And you just got to give that game and the developers and everybody that stood behind that. That and God of War was just a passionate piece of work, and you can tell. And like I said, I hope this starts a new wave and lets people know that it's just not all about money. And sometimes, like, you can do other things without just trying to kill people for money. You know what I'm saying? So that's it as far as Spider-Man. I just wanted to give y'all some of the numbers as far as what was going on there. So let's get into. I think I'm gonna get into Telltale news because that's a little more sad, and then I'm gonna get into the Red Dead news. So let's talk about this Telltale situation. If you don't know, if you've been under a rock, Telltale has not officially been shut down, but pretty much officially shut down. They laid off 250 employees. Mind you, they're not giving them no severance. They didn't give them no warning. And as far as the insider goes, we have an insider. She's been very outspoken. She was on Twitter, and she was just speaking her mind. And her name is Emily Grace Buck, and she was the lead designer at Telltale. She's been like spilling the beans, and she was saying like, look, we only had 30 minutes to get out. No severance. Our health care is only going to be for one more week. And the kicker is a lot of people won't get unemployment because they was under contract. Telltale has handled this from the insiders, from what we're hearing, all the ex-employees, very poorly. On top of that, they actually was having people from other states, other countries, come out to the studios to work. So imagine you fly from New York to the Bay Area to work on this, because that's where the studio was located. And you're working for 2 weeks. Next thing you know, they say, okay, well, you got 30 minutes, pack your stuff, you got to go. I mean, you don't have any money. What are you going to do? Now you have to Uber or find some other means, or just maybe, of course, some people are going to get lucky and just get jobs right off the bat. And some, I mean, it's going to be pretty rough for some people. And they've been handling this wrong. The thing I'm wondering about is, you don't know about, this doesn't happen overnight. You don't have a situation, you don't just wake up and say, okay, we're shutting down. So I wonder at E3, when they was pushing this game, did they know what was going to happen? Right now, they're actually saying that the developers for the Walking Dead series are completely wiped out. They're gone. The staff that they have now, they left 25 staff members. They're working on a Minecraft story for Netflix. So something that honestly nobody really cares about, but like 5-year-olds or some like 7-year-olds. But the Walking Dead staff is gone. They're releasing episode 2 this week, and then episode 3 and 4, which people paid for already, is not coming out yet. They got on Twitter and they pretty much made like a small statement and said, oh, we're working on it, we're going to try to figure it out, and we're going to try to put it out. But if the staff is already gone, then I don't understand how they're going to continue. Like, you can't, something like that, that's like taking an album and saying, okay, we have 3 songs left, but the rapper, everybody's gone, but we need to put out these last 3 songs. Like, how do you do that? I don't understand. So I don't know how that's going to work. The only way they can recover from this, only way I think they can recover from this, is to sell their rights to another studio. Let the other studio take some time. Let the other studio make the 3rd and 4th episode. Hopefully they bring on some people who already was working on the project, and make the 3rd and 4th episode, and then hopefully continue with the Walking Dead series, because that was their biggest game. that's pretty much what blew them up. And I think that was one of the downsides. And from what I was reading, that was the downside. They just got too big too fast, and they really couldn't keep up with it. They were saying that the work situation was poor. It was really like toxic staff, and it was just not really a good working situation. People was not getting paid enough for what they was doing, and the degrees and stuff they had. So it sounds like it was a downward spiral to begin with, and I believe months back they had. I'm pretty sure they cut loose like 90 employees. So anybody who was paying like really close attention to this probably seen this coming. I wasn't, because I was too busy playing Fortnite and living life and working and stuff like that and binge play. So I wasn't really focused on it. So I'm hoping that the people either get the third or fourth episode, which would be, it might be good or bad, to be honest, because if you get new creators in there and they don't do the story right and they just put some crap together, then I feel like it's time wasted. This is seasons. It's not season one. We just like, okay, it didn't work, whatever. This is like Clementine's like the end of her story, and everybody wanted to see how it ended. So I mean, honestly, and the games kind of was losing steam. The Batman games wasn't really that good. The games, I feel like, had a hard time evolving too. I mean, evolution is the key to the future, to be honest. If you're not growing, then you're just going to at some point be obsolete, terminated, expired. You have to grow, and this company had a hard time growing. So I don't know. Actually, Mafioso, he's actually pissed. I actually talked to him. He's really pissed about this. He said he brought it, and he wants something to be done, and I know everybody wants something to be done. It's only the right thing to do. So with that being said, hopefully Telltale figures it out. Hopefully the old people who's working on the game gets back in there. Sell the rights, Telltale. That way you can get some money, and you can continue. Have somebody else continue with the story the way it's supposed to go. Not just throw some crap together. What I think is going to happen anyway. That's what I think they're going to do. So that's all I have for you on the Telltale game, the staff, everything. So rip Telltale. Let's get a moment of silence. All right, let's get into some Red Dead news. This should make everybody happy and brighten up everybody's day. So let me turn my volume up a little bit. So I have tons and tons and tons and tons of Red Dead news. Unfortunately, I gotta look down at my phone because it refuses to go into. I can't turn sleep mode off. So it's unfortunate. I don't like to have to keep looking down doing my video. But so the news coming up is Red Dead will have 200 species, 200 different things going on, as far as 200 different animals. I mean, birds and squirrels and alligators and anything, bears, anything you could think of. To compare it, think about it. The first Red Dead only had 38 species. 200 has it said more than 200. So that means bigger than Far Cry 3, 4, 5, more than Red Dead 1, more than Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, that's sick. I can't wait to play this game. It's going to be amazing. But let's just get into some of the new things that's going to be happening. As far as just the details and the in-game stuff, you'll be able to take a bath. You'll be able to actually take a deluxe bath or a regular bath. So you'll be able to get the working girls to give you a bath, and you can actually tell them which part. Wash my arm, do this, do that. You can cut your hair. You can shave. What else? You can. Your character actually will. His posture and things will change with the settings. So maybe when it snows, he might try to hunch his shoulders a little, or if it rains, he might tip his hat. Which I think the small details like that is going to be, it's going to make you feel like you're living in the real world, pretty much. Even when it's raining and your horse is going through mud, and even when your character's running through mud, you will the mechanics will work a little different. You know what I mean? Your horse stamina might go down if you have if you put alligator on the horse's back. Just that weight will make him run a little slower. It will mess his stamina up. You can eat in this game. A lot of people are wondering, will the survival mechanics kind of be annoying? And Rockstar has said clearly, look, we try to make it realistic as possible, but without making things annoying to people. So pretty much you will be able to like eat. Let's say you find 2 apples. You can eat an apple. You give an apple to your horse, and that will, raise his stamina or give him, just a little bit. His chemistry with you will be better. You can pet your horse. Of course, you change his gear. You can actually like have matching gear as far as like your saddle and everything like that. What else? My boy Morgan, he can chew tobacco, smoke cigarettes. I know if you smoke cigarettes on the game, it will, I think, improve the deadeye or increase it. So that's crazy. The more you use your guns, of course, the damage and the accuracy will go down, so it will diminish, and you will have to go to the weapons guy. I'm drawing a blank right now. You will have to go to somebody and have him fix your weapons, clean them up. You can actually clean your own guns. You can manually put your mask up, and you can actually pay, and he will change your gun from like silver to gold. That's pretty cool. What else? Each town will have its own separate loot. You know what I mean? You might want to go get a suit. You go to another town, that same suit not going to be there. The same gun's not going to be there. The same saddles and equipment's not going to be there. And, man, this game is just so detailed. I just can't wait to play it. I think it's just going to be amazing. It's just going to be an amazing experience. I had some things set up for you to watch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is all new. This released, I believe, 2 days ago. And it seems like they're going to be releasing new content on the website like this. I mean, we only have a month left. They've been releasing new things like weekly. I think they're going to be dropping a little more stuff more frequent. So, yeah. But here, like I said, this is just a small look they put out for the wildlife that you'll be seeing. Coyotes, the bucks, Got the vultures, the bald eagle. Of course, the bald eagle looks sick. American alligator. I have a feeling that alligator's gonna be really scary. I feel like they're gonna be in the swamp, and you know what I mean. One day you're just not gonna be paying attention, and you're gonna be trying to snap your arm off. Watch out for those in the swamp. What else? We got Tennessee walkers. You're gonna have tons of horses in the games, wild and ones that you go to cities and buy, which I can't wait. Have me like a little horse stable, have all different types of horses and stuff. You can go fishing. I didn't know that until today. We got the Grizzly Bear. I'm assuming they will be attacking. And from what I'm hearing, all the wildlife will act like its normal self. You know what I mean? So if you run up on the bear, he ain't going to be chilling and just eating honey. He really might try to rip your face off. So we got another horse, the Morgan horse. I can't wait like I said, I can't wait to see all the different types of wildlife. Oh, man, it's really going to be insane. Really, really is. I just can't wait. What else? And another thing that we actually forgot to cover. I didn't really forget to cover it, but you will have a honor system, so you can be a good guy. Oh, there's my boy Marston. That's a cool cameo. He's actually part of the team. But all right, let's get back into it. So they have an honor system. You can be a good guy or a bad guy, and things will change. The story will progress somewhat different, more like the surrounding. You know what I mean? You might go to a town and people might treat you different. Even the look on his face, he'll look more mean if you're a bad guy. He might smile if you're a good guy. What else? Random details. They're just throwing out everything from you can pet dogs, you can scold dogs if you're a bad guy. If you're a good guy, you can pet them. Um, it's just so much. I said you can shave. If you use your weapons in the rain and the snow, that will make them diminish a little faster. Of course, like I said, go to gunsmith. You can fix them up. Um, what else do I have here? In free roam, you can get arrested. So if you get arrested, you can either stay in there for the whole 24-hour in-game time. You can pay to get out, or your crew will come and get you out. So I think that's really cool. What else? You can. I mean, I think that's pretty much it for the news. I mean, that's a lot. That's like how many things did I mention? You will be able to. I said go fiction. You will be able to take pictures. So you already know people are gonna go crazy with the pictures. Maybe go fishing. You take a picture. You go hunting. I'm assuming they're gonna have all type of. You might be able to kill an alligator, make them into some shoes. Who knows? So man, I'm just excited for Red Dead. Listen, it went from Red Dead's the best game ever to all this horse riding is gonna be slow. We don't really like it. Oh, survival mechanics. That means we have to eat. You have to. Oh, you have to take. You could take showers to keep yourself clean. I said that. You can rest. You need to rest up. I don't know how often you have to make your character go to sleep, but that is a thing in the game you have to do. You have to eat. You can get drunk. You can play poker. As far as the sleeping, hopefully it's not too often, but your character will start to move a little slower and have effects from lack of sleep. So that's another thing. But honestly, I think the survival mechanics is a good thing. It's just the extra challenge. It just another thing that helps you feel like a lot of people see the thing is you can't ask for we want a realistic game, and then when it's too real, it's like oh that's too real. Like it's not really. You have to pick. You know what I mean? I think Rockstar honestly they get it right every time. Rumors is that you can go into every building, but that's a rumor. The only mechanics or the things we really don't know about is we don't know too much about how the boats are going to work. I'm assuming you can get on boats, and we don't know if the how the romance is going to be. We don't know if you can get a girlfriend or a wife. I think that'd actually be really cool. I don't know if you can buy property, but I think that's really cool too. And I would like to see the boats. I think it would be crazy if you can get a wife. I think that would be sick. And if you can buy property, I always liked. It was Assassin's Creed. You can buy properties, and I always liked that. I always like buying them, and then you can upgrade them, and they actually look upgraded. So I'm gonna really enjoy that if that happens, and I just can't wait to explore the world. So you already know I'm gonna be streaming at day one, minute one of it dropping. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the news. Telltale, RIP, Red Dead, hype, and congratulations to Spider-Man and Fortnite to be continued. I might be done with that game. Let me know if you're done with that game. I mean, we can talk about that in the comment section. So we're getting into our clips of the week. Anybody, if you want to send clips, anything crazy, kill streaks, some Fortnite build battles, something funny that happened, a glitch in the game. I might have some. I actually had a random on 2K. My player, I was in the locker room and my teammate next to me got up and started twerking. I'm not even lying. I have the footage. I might actually show that next week. It was weird and funny as hell. But so anybody, if you want to send clips, BingePlayTalks at gmail.com. It will be in the description down below. Send us clips. We will give you full credit and let people know where they can find you. So let's get into our clips of the week segment. Okay, let's get into the first clip by my boy Sidoxity. Man, he's repping that scum game life. And we will have his description to his Twitch. He's an amazing gamer. Let's see what he's got going on here. Heavy pressure with the grenades, breaks some builds. Oh, he catches, shotgun somebody, downs him. His boy downs somebody, he downs somebody. Oh man, bang, shotgun to the face, and the team is wiped out just that fast. Man, that was sick. Okay, so the impressive part, you know what? I'm going to get into the breakdown afterwards. Let's watch the second clip. Second clip, heavy pressure. One knock. Finish him off, storm coming. Think he was trying to grab that. He uses the grapple. He shotguns somebody in the face. They start running. They actually have grapples. They hauling ass. Oh man. Sidoxity is on him. He's got the grappling hook. They have the grappling hook. Oh, he can't outrun. 17 to the head. Grappling hook down. Ooh. And just like that, that's the end of that. Send them back to the loading screen. Sidoxity. Let's break that down. First clip, my boy's throwing the grenades, breaking the builds, seeing if he can get a random knock. He runs down. The impressive part of the clip was that him and his boy took out that whole team with so much ease and so much finesse that it was pretty impressive. He knocked two and his boy knocked two. So that was dope how they came in, they threw the grenades, built the stairs, got the height to see what was going on. Boom, shotgun somebody that was hurt. They come out the woodworks to go help. His boy knocks somebody, jumps, shotguns somebody in the head, and it's over just that fast, ladies and gentlemen. In Fortnite, you have to be careful when you're huddled up. I don't know if they was going to try to pop a campfire or what the case was, but they got sent back to the loading screen. And I know they was pissed. But in that second clip, it was interesting because the second clip, the cool thing about that was the killer instinct. He knocks one, he shotguns another one for 17. They automatically start running, which is weird. They didn't start building, they automatically started running. They both had grapples. So they started running, didn't realize Sidoxity was on them with a grapple. He was in there like Batman. Grappled to one, shotgun him in the face. When you running and that person catch up to you, what you gonna do? He ain't do nothing but get shot in the face. Sidoxity shotguns the other boy, takes him out quick and easy, makes easy work out of him. Like I said, that's that, he's got that scum, he's repping that scum life. He's on Twitch. I will put his description down below. Check him out on Twitch and check him out on Instagram. He's a really good gamer, and he's actually been showing us a lot of love. So hopefully y'all do the same. Moving forward, this is a new little thing that we added in. This will be happening weekly, as well as the fam questions and the clips of the week. This is our BPTV poll question. Let's get into the poll question. Let's see the results. Poll question. Game, Telltale, they shutting down. They told everybody get the F out. They screwed everybody. No insurance, no nothing for nobody. But we wanted to know what you think. Are you upset about Telltale shutting down its studios? 67% yes, 33% no. Uh, I mean, I'm actually surprised by this. Um, Telltale, besides The Walking Dead, wasn't really a big, huge company. And so many people focused on shooters and Call of Duty and Battlefield and these certain games like Fortnite now that I feel like a lot of these games get overlooked. But the results tell me something different. So I'm happy about that. I'm pleasantly surprised about that. Me personally, I am disappointed. Honestly, didn't really care about any of the stories as much. I did play. I think that's the Wolf Within. I did play a couple episodes, but it didn't grab me like that. Um, the Walking Dead games, I've been playing those since Clementine was 8 years old. Oh man, I feel like I seen it. I did see it grow up. I done shot plenty of people in the face using her character, you know. So it's sad, but and I did like the Michonne story, but I did notice that the stories was kind of losing their edge a little bit. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, fam questions. If you don't know what the fam questions are, all you have to do is follow us on Instagram. Normally, we'll at some point say, hey, just ask us a game related question for the show, and you can get a shout out. If you're a YouTuber, if you're on Twitch, if you're on Instagram only, or if you don't have anything, we'll just give you a shout out, give your Instagram name a shout out. So you can leave a question in the comment section, or you can DM us on Instagram. You can hit us up on Facebook or anywhere, but Instagram probably would be the easiest. So let's get into the fam questions. Fam question number 1. My boy, Pet Coach Rob. I actually played a whole lot of Fortnite with this guy. He's a good guy. He's on Twitch. He's growing at a fast pace, and he's just an entertaining guy. He's a real down to earth guy, and I like playing the game with him. I like watching his Twitch streams, and you see his name. Follow him on Twitch and Instagram. He's a good guy. But he asked, you're trying to max out your character on 2K, your 2K guy at 99. If so, how's that grind? I am trying to max him out. I'm not trying to grind it out, pause, and max him out like in a week. I know it's going to take forever. Honestly, I buy 2K every 2 years. I would legit use that in my career and play like 16 seasons. That's what I actually might do. Play 16 seasons. Or maybe play 20 seasons if I can with it. I'd be like Vince Carter, be the oldest player in the league. I actually might do an experiment and see if my stats drop or how that works. But if I can max him to 99, I would max him to 99. I will try to max him at 99. And the grind is going pretty good. Right now I'm at an 88, almost 89. And probably the next couple weeks leading up to Red Dead, I probably will be playing this pretty heavy. Like I said, I'm kind of over Fortnite for now. So to answer your question, yes. To answer your second question, the grind is okay. I'm taking it easy, nothing too crazy, you know. Taking my time. My boy Sadoxity. And we already seen the clips. This is him. This is Instagram. Follow this man. Watch him on Twitch because he's a beast. Do you think Call of Duty Blackout will kill Fortnite? No, I don't think. I think it will take some. It will relieve some of that pressure. It will take some of those viewers. I think maybe the more mature viewers who watch Fortnite just because it's like, oh, it ain't nothing else to watch, they're probably out of there. The older viewers, they're out of there. But Fortnite, like I said, they kill it. I said that last week. They kill it because the age range, I believe I seen a statistic. The age range of people that was playing Fortnite was from the age of 5 to, I believe, 30. And then it it started lowering around 30 to 40. It was even 40-year-olds, but the main people was from 5 to 30 years old. So I'm guessing honestly from 25, not even. I mean, it's teenagers playing Call of Duty. Everybody loves Call of Duty, but that from 5 to 14 is still gonna be playing Fortnite heavy, and it's still grown ups, of course, everybody. But the only people that could kill Fortnite is Fortnite. They actually, one of the things that stopped me from liking it as much was the when they lowered the count on the llama, when they lowered the material count period, when you pick it up, instead of getting like 30, you would get 20, and the material breaking faster. So I feel like, and then they released a statement like, oh well, the people who build is beating out the people who just know how to shoot. Like, okay, me, I was a better shooter, but I learned how to build. I feel like it's just evolution again. You have to learn how to get better. And even a lot of like pro players is having a hard time because people are getting better at the game, which means tournament players, people who's on stream killing it or was killing it, have to evolve and get better. So Fortnite will kill Fortnite. Call of Duty, it won't kill Fortnite, but it is a stab in the gut. I mean, it's gonna hurt. I actually can't wait to see the statistics. I need to get some websites. I want to see the drop off. I want to see the immediate drop off, and then I want to see like within a week, you know. But I think Fortnite, especially on Twitch, is going to stay in like the top 5 for a while. So yeah. Oh, there we go. My boy Ant. My boy Thugnificant Ant, aka Can't Get Right. He asks, with phone apps being everywhere and becoming more streamlined as the hardware becomes more powerful, will mobile games eventually, oh, I like this question, make handheld consoles obsolete? It could. It could. It really could. It's actually pretty likely if handheld consoles don't evolve. The word of the day is evolve. If they don't step it up, honestly, they haven't really been working on them. Besides the Nintendo Switch, like, I don't know what happened to the Nintendos and everything. Like, just keep going. Like, well, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Game Boy Color, whatever. But I feel like handheld consoles could be way bigger. With technology the way it is, could be way, way bigger. But if they don't step it up and cell phone games continue to get better and handheld consoles stay the same, yes, they will be obsolete. Yes, absolutely. 110%. Not even a thought. And that wraps it up for another episode of Binge Play. Episode 3. That was it. We wrapped up. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else? Anything that I'm missing? Let me think. Oh, almost forgot. Big shout out to my boy Jaden on Instagram. He dropped a follow and he told us it was his birthday. And you know what? I said, you don't even have to. You know what? We're just going to drop a birthday shout out because we're about giving back and showing people, look, we see you. All we want you to do is communicate with us, watch the content, and not just watch it, but tell us how it is, good, bad, or ugly. So a big shout out to my boy Jaden, JAAAYYYDEN. Jaden, happy birthday to you, bro. Appreciate the love and support. Come by, drop a like for me, and you know, maybe we can get you on next week. If you ask me a game related question, we can get you up on here, bro. Again, back to back weeks, bro. Maybe another one, maybe a three-peat, bro. I don't know. It's up to you. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Binge Play episode 3. It's a wrap. If you're a music guy, BingePLAY, BPTV Tunes, episode 8, I believe. That comes out this week as well. Check my boy The Night's Hero out. Same format, music related. So what you got here, music form. Trying to give you multiple things, and probably in about 2 to 3 months we will have a movie show for you. But check him out as well. Show love to the channel as a whole. Like, comment, subscribe, and everybody, we will see you next week. Keep growing, keep getting better, because clearly if you don't, you see what happens. Peace. Oh, wait, almost forgot. My question of the week to you is, I wrote it down, so you gotta, it's in my notes. Just give me a quick second. Oh, my question to you was, do you think Red Dead will kill Grand Theft Auto 5? Answer in the comment section. Peace. I'm out.